Is it possible to tell the difference between actions coming from personal intelligence and from the pure impersonal intelligence? Look, there is no way to tell when actions arise from pure intelligence. Because when actions arise from pure intelligence, then there is nobody to tell anything. What do you mean by actions arising from pure intelligence? You must see a few things. Pure intelligence does nothing. This is a universe of activity, and all universe is merely prakriti. There is prakriti that you see in the jungle. There is prakriti that you refer to as the mountain, and equally well there is prakriti that you refer to as the metropolitan. This that you call as man's creation is nothing but the output of the brain. And the brain itself is prakriti. So all this is but that. Entire universe is but that. Prakriti. And in prakriti, the actor is prakriti itself. So what do you mean by action born out of intelligence? In which place are you going to act? Obviously you will act within the universe, right Alok? Whenever you would act. And the entire universe is prakriti. And in prakriti the only actor is prakriti herself. So who is Alok to act? Whenever Alok would act, where would he act? Inside the universe or somewhere outside the universe? Inside. And inside the universe is only prakriti. Even the bleeding edge supercomputer is prakriti. It is very much like a mountain stream or a giant panda. Now that appears difficult to talk of in the same vein. Is the latest computer the same as a primitive bacterium or a lazy python or a street dog? Yes, they are the same. All prakriti. There is nothing but that here. All actions are in that domain. Only in the domain of prakriti are all actions. Any action happens in. So if you are going to act, you will act there, in prakriti. And there the actor is prakriti herself. So what does Alok mean when he says, how do I differentiate between actions coming from personal intelligence and actions coming from universal intelligence, the great intelligence? or the Atma? All actions come only from Prakriti and happen in Prakriti. Atma is a non-actor. Atma's only action is to let Prakriti act. Atma is the non-actor that witnesses all action. And you could say Atma is the non-actor that enables all action by virtue of its witnessing. So pure intelligence does not act. You could never say this action is arising from pure intelligence. Pure intelligence does not act. Pure intelligence only watches. Pure intelligence lets act. Pure intelligence lets the action happen. And who acts? Prakriti acts. In the case of Alok, the person, the action of Prakriti will be mediated by the brain, besides other organs, obviously. So all these will act, and the great intelligence just watches. It does not act. No action arises from pure intelligence. Action arises from Prakriti. Pure intelligence watches. What is personal intelligence then? Personal intelligence is when you, the false one, you, the ego self, which really does not exist, forgets that it is the pure intelligence and hence must remain submerged and indistinguishable from pure intelligence, and instead associates itself with Prakriti. And when the ego, the I self, associates itself with Prakriti, then it starts saying, I am acting. Then it starts saying, I am thinking. I am thinking and now I will act. Whereas the fact is that the brain is thinking and the body will act. The brain is thinking and the body will act. The I truly must only be the watcher of all this game. So the brain thought of something and the hands acted. But instead of the I being the watcher of the brain and the body, the I starts saying, I am thinking and I am acting. I is not saying that the brain is thinking and the body is acting. I is no more saying that I am the watcher, and Prakriti is the actor in the form of brain and body. I is now saying, I am the brain and I am the body and I am acting. And now that same personal intelligence is asking, how do I know which action is arising from where? All actions arise only from one place. You know that place now. As long as you are deeply associated with the action, rest assured, you are mistaken. You are clinging to someone you should not. The universe, truly, Alok, is exactly as it should be. Because the universe is operating only by laws of Prakriti. The problem is not with the universe. The problem is with the ego tendency. The ego tendency starts thinking, I am doing this, I am doing that. and hence this will happen to me or that will happen to me. When you are the doer, you then also worry about the consequences. So two problems arise at the same time. One, the responsibility of doing. Secondly, the responsibility of bearing the fruit. Otherwise, whatsoever is in the universe is exactly as it should be. You are not all right. Everything else is all right.